Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Onos, and today I've got something pretty special, at least I think so. I hope you'll find it useful. I'm going to show you a way to farm +5 divine weapons and armor very quickly and very easily. Before I jump in, I'll get the thank yous out of the way. This is Glyphblade. He's been dubbed as the Luck Lord on GFAQ forums. He's done an incredible amount of testing and analysing already, and more tests are currently underway. No spoilers. With his blessing, I'll be bringing you more in the future on the results found. I'll also be participating in some of the tests to get the results firsthand. The topic of this video is his baby, so all credit for finding this goes to him. Thanks also to Alec Trev. Alec is responsible for putting me in touch with Glyphblade in the first place via the comments on one of my previous videos. He and Hispanico have been helping Glyphblade to test some of his theories, which ultimately makes this sort of content possible. So thank you guys. Okay, let's jump in. A way has been found to farm +5 divine items with solid consistency. This new approach is, to my knowledge, the fastest way to grind out divine plus level gear to help you push for your +10. Previous to this, at the time of making this video, the highest plus level drops I've seen reported are +4, so this is an incredible way to speed up your divine gear collection when you're pushing for +10. We're going to use the Kodama Bazaar. I'll explain a little bit about the regular bazaar first, and then I'll talk about where to find the special ones that makes this possible. At the shrine, in the Make an Offering section, you can select one of three options: Make an Offering, Receive Kodama Blessing, and the Kodama Bazaar. The bazaar has fixed items available to buy using divine rice, items like arrows, elixirs, choco cups, etc. Before this, I thought that's all it had to offer. Little did I know that at certain shrines, you can pick up items dropped by other players. Hang on, don't rush off yet. There are some details you need to know before you get farming. Bear with me. Not all the shrines have the equipment previously owned by other players available, and not all the shrines offer the same plus levels when they do, so we'll get into the details shortly. You can get divine rice by offering items in the same menu at the shrine. You'll need divine rice and plenty of it. I've recently gotten into the habit of giving the Kodama all my blue and yellow drops to stock up on divine rice. So to find the bazaars that have equipment previously owned by other players, the shrine must be located in a dark realm, locked by the dark realm, and the dark realm must be cleared to access the shrine. Once you defeat the source creating the dark realm and pray at the shrine, select Make an Offering, Kodama Bazaar. Now you will see equipment previously owned by players in the square in front of the Sudama. The Bazaar Sudama collects the equipment previously owned by players from their revenant graves from all players online. This has been tested. You can buy the equipment previously owned by players at the cost of divine rice and some gold. You also get to see who the item came from. The highest plus value found so far is +5, but this is regularly found. I don't mean one-offs. I mean you can get these almost every time you follow this process. For example, here is a shot of my recent items after running through this only a couple of times to get the footage for this video. You get the idea. The Kodama Bazaar has a fixed item limit of 5 items from previous players. When you see one, you can either buy it for gold and divine rice, or you can pay 10 divine rice to see the next item in the list. Be aware that if you pay to skip an item, that item will be gone, so only skip it if you're sure you don't want it. In the list I've seen everything from base level divine items all the way up to +5. A +5 are a common occurrence from what I've seen. I've also seen items in the list with orange inheritables on them. The list can include armor, ranged and melee weapons. Now, I won't go into all the details of the testing. If you want to read more about that, I'll leave links in the description. But for the sake of keeping the video short, I'll cut straight to the point. There are a couple of prerequisites you need to do before you'll start to see +5 gear. First of all, you need to have cleared the mission, Calamity's Pulse, in the Afterglow region in New Game Plus, Way of the Strong. There are a number of shrines which meet the criteria mentioned earlier that have been tested. Some of the shrines offer lower plus level items, so may not be as useful for you, but worth being aware of. The Blood-Tainted Samurai Twilight mission in Region 1 Awakening will have +1 values available for you, but you have to have cleared the Eye of the Beholder in New Game Plus. Worth checking the bazaar if you're doing this mission anyway. The Brothers Blades mission in Region 3, Shadow, will have +3 or +4 values available for you, but again you have to have cleared the Eye of the Beholder in Region 7, Afterglow, in Way of the Strong. Now this is the one we're really interested in. It's one of the new missions called A Strong Bond in Region 3, Shadow. This is the one that will have up to +5 level divine items available, but again, you need to have cleared the Calamity's Pulse mission in Afterglow region in New Game Plus before doing this. In the footage now, I'll show you the route to take to the shrine while I continue talking. You can get there faster than this. I'm running slow to buy myself time to talk, just for the record. Okay, so the beauty of this is that once you've made the run and bought what you wanted, you can save your progress. Make sure to rest at the shrine once before you leave, just to be sure. Then you can exit out to the main menu, re-enter the game, and you'll be back at the same shrine and the list of items will have been refreshed. If you have the gold and rice available, this is an incredibly fast way to stock up on divine items to use for soul matching. You may even get lucky to find a piece of gear that you actually need for your build. Each item will cost you around 90,000 gold, with some being higher or lower. It's expensive, but if you think about the cost of soul matching, you'd usually start with +3 divine items, right? You would need to soul match 4 +3s and the resulting 2 +4s in order to get you +5. That would cost you around 90,000 gold anyway in soul matching fees, and it would take much longer because you're having to farm all the +3s in the first place and then spend the time at the blacksmith. The theory is that as the game continues to progress in terms of difficulty, future updates may result in even higher plus level items and even ethereal items if they make an appearance in the future. Time will tell if that theory becomes a reality though. Thank you again to Glyphblade for finding this out, and to Alec, Trev and Hispanico for the work already put in to help Glyph test all this out. On screen now is the enemy you need to take out to clear the Dark Realm, and the shrine you want is right there. Hope you found the video useful guys. Like and comment if you did to help support the channel. Sub if you're new. Links for further information are in the description, and I'll wrap it up there. Thank you again for joining me. Take care. Bye bye now.